And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. And tonight, we've got the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Dallas Mavericks. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Take a look at the Mavericks. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, Oklahoma City just need to take it a game at a time.
And, you know, for the Thunder, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Big men on the floor formerly Washington and Gafford. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Thunder, in the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the small forward spot.
Oh, my goodness. How about the impressive vertical by Luke Dort? No doubt on that slam.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Guys, thanks. The Thunder last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves indeed. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Now, Holmgren, after the missed three from Klay Thompson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
Now, Doncic, after the missed three from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Fires from 18, and he gets the jumper to drop.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Here's Doncic. He can't get that one. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson against Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Thompson outside from downtown. Dallas again missing.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Outside Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Washington against Williams for the three, nailed from three-point land.
Jalen Williams is a tough physical guy who can really shoot the basketball.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren.
His last 10 games have been exceptional. 4th in blocks. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside. Now, here's Doncic. On its way from Irving for 2. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting, and there's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
No coverage that time. Williams has got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, he was something else against Utah. And he gets the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket tonight.
He's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Washington. Gafford sets the pick for Thompson. Traps in the tray.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And goes to last season's trading deadline, Dallas making moves for Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington.
Kevin, this was cool in a couple of ways. For P.J. Washington, a hometown kid. For Daniel Gafford, he grew up 4 hours away. But most importantly, these two guys fit like a glove around the incredible Luka Doncic. Sometimes roster construction just works beautifully.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 4. Last time they met was in Dallas.
We had torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete, locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
All right, I'm just getting this in my headset. I'm told we have Shams Charania, our 2K insider, on the line. He's not with us, and some important NBA news. Hey, Shams, what do you have for us?
Thank you, Kevin. With the time winding down before the trade deadline, it's the Chicago Bulls making the noise. They were in the market for a proven scorer, and I'm told they found one. Jordan Clarkson has always been terrific moving downhill, making tough shots in traffic. But to loosen up the driving lanes, he's become a legitimate threat from deep. Everyone around the league can't wait to see how they integrate him into their system.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. And here is Holmgren after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. 6 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And Doncic gets it to go.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace, the drive is easy for the Don.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Cason Wallace comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Najee Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. Exum, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Wallace. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Will it go? Exum pulls it in.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Here's Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. and it's a 4-point Maverick lead. It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
The first one falls. And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. Now, here's Doncic. He had 27 points last game.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Dallas. They're on an 11-1 run right now. Here's Doncic. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside Williams. Joe in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Joe's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Thunder.
Well, don't let Isaiah Joe get comfortable from that distance, folks. Look out.
Here's Dinwiddie, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
One thing you have to love about Spencer Dinwiddie is his confidence. Here's a guy who knows he belongs, and he's proving it with his play night after night.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Doesn't go that time. Doncic looking it over. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Mavericks on top as they wrap up the first quarter with a massive 16-4 run. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
They've got Isaiah Joe. Holmgren is out there with Williams. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Wallace in at the point guard. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Here's Wallace. Spencer Dinwiddie picking up that last basket. Pass to Holmgren. Lets it go with the three. Exum pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 7. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Wallace the pass to Wiggins. Shoots the three. Hits it from three-point range. Wiggins has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Dinwiddie drives in. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
I'll tell you, this guy excels at using his speed and his big body to cut inside. Nice job, Spencer Dinwiddie.
The kick out to Williams. Oh, good on the triple. Mavericks leading by 6. Dinwiddie finds Irving. And it's Exum in the corner. From deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. Wiggins. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wiggins has got 5 points in the quarter.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Irving. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And the Mavericks lead by 6. Wallace against Dinwiddie. Wallace kicks to Holmgren. Back to Wallace. Williams, a screen on Dinwiddie. Takes the 13-footer. Wallace misses.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Exum. Knocks down the 3 ball. Exum's got the lead up to 9 now for Dallas.
Well, Dante Exum figuring it out in the pick and roll. He knows how to shoot off a screen.
Back to Wallace. Williams with a clean look. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. To the middle. Here's Lively. Pass to Exum. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Irving. Now, here's Exum. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from 3-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 3 points. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off, look out.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Look for Oklahoma City. Alan Williams is checked in for Williams. Alex Caruso comes in for Isaiah Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. V.J. Washington comes in for Dante Exum. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Irving. And Doncic is subbed in for Dinwiddie.
Well, the length and the vertical, boy, Daniel Gafford can be a force defensively.
Doncic, no good. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 10-point game. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. A 3-pointer, Wiggins. Mavericks with the rebound.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Pass to Washington. Here's Marshall. Fires for 3. Wiggins with the rebound. Williams against Gafford. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Marshall gets the bucket. Marshall's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Mavs.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Marshall after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson for 3. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Baseline try. Up again. Holmgren on the foul.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th rebound in this one. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, you have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. It can't just be 3 guys. It has to be all 5. Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those 2 guys.
And that one's good, Caruso.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Thompson. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Minnesota. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
When you talk about Jalen Williams, Doris, is it fair to say this guy has superstar-level potential?
Without a doubt, Kevin. Jalen Williams is a 3-level scorer. He's fearless in the clutch. He has the hunger to keep improving, and he can be a lockdown defender. He's got all the tools to reach the level you're talking about.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And Williams drops them both. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Luka Doncic started off his 2024 Doris with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the 4th player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime, and Luka just takes it all in stride. Incredible. Woo-hoo! That's the athleticism we talked about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
Pass to Irving, and stolen by Caruso. He takes it in, takes it off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
The 3 for Doncic. Oh, Doncic from way outside.
What I love about Luka Doncic is how much fun he has playing the game. Shots like that, the flair just demonstrated.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To shoot. Luka Doncic grabs the miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And it's 13 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 10 points for him. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, they got themselves going in the second quarter. How do you get control of the game back?
It starts with not getting the ball out of the net. You know, we got to get stops, and it starts in that end. That's where it's really going to start for us. And we just got to continue to compete. That's all.
Kyrie, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime. Let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting.
I think we have a good idea of who's going to make it, but a couple of bubble dudes who have said they really want this either need to step up or they're getting left out.
FOMO is powerful motivation.
And let's turn our attention to tonight's game. The Thunder find themselves in a real battle.
I'm surprised it's this close, not going to lie. They played some weak D, giving up too many easy open looks.
Mincing, no words, as usual. We'll see if Coach can get into their heads. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Dallas has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. And one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Gafford in at the 5. For Dallas, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Luka Doncic has established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him.
Dort wide open. That 3 off the mark. Mavericks leading by 3. Pass to Washington. Out to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
For the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic outside. Off target with his 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Capitalizes off the crossover. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14.
Oh, boy, how slippery is SGA on the dribble drive. Just so difficult to stay in front of him.
Thompson outside. Fires from deep. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Doors, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Let's see the stat sheet here for Klay Thompson.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. Pass to Dort. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Dort's got his second bucket.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Thompson misses.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. They've led by as much as 10. Irving surveying the floor. It's good from long range. 16 points for him.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Caruso finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Outside, Dort launches it. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
1 made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Dort against Thompson. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How has he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. The Mavericks, number 1. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
And they may be getting it done in slightly different ways, guys, but both of these teams are putting up a ton of points.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And when you look at the Kings matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he converts the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Gafford sets the pick for Thompson. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Dallas. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Washington. And it's Dante Exum in for Kyrie Irving.
Dante Exum.
Outside, Dort. Here's Joe. A three-pointer off the mark. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 14-6 run. The drive by Doncic. Misses from short range. Thunder trailing by 10. Here's Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Doncic. Marshall sets a screen for Thompson. Doncic right side. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at running the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And the Thunder with some changes. Wiggins is checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for Dort. The Mavericks also with a sub. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. .137 left in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And taken away by Wallace. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. No good from outside. Dallas leading by 6. Doncic outside. Thompson high post. Over Joe. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight.
Boy, plenty of time left on the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Irving's checked in for Exum, and Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Doncic.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Thompson inside the line. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring them in as long as he can.
Drills the three-pointer.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Dinwiddie kicks to Thompson. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Thompson's got 25 points.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Wallace misses.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Thompson for 3. Thompson from the corner.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks going into the break with a 10-point lead. And the three-point shot has been big for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Caruso and Williams. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Joe in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. To the paint. Lively inside. He's against Williams. Thunder trailing by 10. Wiggins outside. Now Caruso. Three-pointer. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dinwiddie outside. They get it again. Goes back up. The kick out to Irving. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Dinwiddie with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Plays it in off a pretty alley-oop. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
That is nicely done by Spencer Dinwiddie. Just getting the ball into the hands of a shooter.
With the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Washington. Klay Thompson comes in for Najee Marshall. And Doncic is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David. Outside Williams. Back to Joe. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
No better person to answer a big-time three. Mr. Isaiah Joe, have at it.
Dinwiddie kicks to Thompson. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Joe.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
To the left side wing. Dallas moving it around. 5 on the clock. A shot by Thompson and connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Back to Williams. Higgins outside. Pass to Williams from the arc. A shot off that time.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Doncic passes to Thompson. Lively a screen on Williams. Thompson for the triple. And again for 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Kleber sets the screen for Thompson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Thunder trailing by 19. Out to the right wing. Pass to Williams. Now Joe. Now here's Williams. Back to Joe. Fires the 3. Kleber with the rebound. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
The kick out to Williams. Hands it from downtown.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Dallas leading by 18. Doncic passes to Thompson. The Mavericks rebound.
Get there.
From outside the arc. That shot missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Wiggins from outside, and the Thunder another 3.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Dort comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Isaiah Cho. And then for Dallas, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Washington comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Gafford kicks to Thompson for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Thompson's got 42 in the game.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double time now.
And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
He's really taken care of the ball. That's just his first turnover of the night.
Mavericks leading by 18. For the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And here is Caruso. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Plays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Doncic kicks to Thompson. Gafford sends the pick for Thompson. Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And it's a 4-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine,
and again for 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Klay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
Thompson for 3. Connects again from distance.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is bested. What a shooting display.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Dallas.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Klay Thompson.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Hey, thanks very much, Klay. You had it going tonight. Now, when you are that hot, what are you trying to do on the court?
Took a couple bad shots, couple heat checks, but they went in tonight, fortunately. When you got the hot hand, you're just looking for that little ounce of space, because all you need is an inch or two, and that thing's just flicking off your wrist so easy, and it just happened to be one of those nights.
That leads to one of those wins for your team, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Klay Thompson.
Keeps laid up with a op for a week. Bon appetit, rose pedal my feet, my status elite. They talk about you rich or poor, whoever.